Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Wolverine Guy Kill. Let's do what?
Right up Main Street.
We win this shit.
Oh my god, penetration.
Wolverine Guy Kill. Welcome to the Wolverine Nation. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Wolverine Lair. It is chest day here this lovely Friday. Happy New Year, everybody. January 2nd, my oldest son is 21 years old today. I don't know how I feel about that. Because that means that his mom is getting really old. How's everybody doing today? If you've never been here before, I am Wolverine Guy Kev. I am a 47-year-old professional opera singer, father of 4. Well, I'm trying to go from fat to fit a little bit. Dreadwing Knight, potential to become a cashew. Shut your dirty whore mouth right now. I hate you so much for that. I had a little fun with trimming the beard down, but starting to grow that back now, so you're going to be seeing a longer beard on me very soon. I know that the thought of seeing my face is terrifying to you, but never fear, it's going away. Today being Friday, normally like Friday would be like a leg day or a back day for me, but my schedule's like all wonky. What is this? Fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers, not even in my playlist. My buttons just aren't going to work now? That was happening? Fucking Spotify playlist, seriously. Okay. Anyway. Response turned into a cat. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with that. Hang on one second. Oh, where the fuck is Spotify? Not in the mood for this particular song. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, AC/DC. That's better. Galaxy Star Queen, how are you? Every time I read your name, I want to say Galaxy Quest. This is one of my favorite movies. I'm a big Trekkie, and that was one of the best parody movies I have ever seen. And it was really, really good. And so it's a compliment. It is definitely a compliment. A little bit of a downer. I did hear back from the job that I interviewed for that I fucking nailed every interview. And once again, I'm second choice. So it is what it is. Just going to keep on seeing me here, I guess. I know that that's going to come as a big disappointment to a lot of you. But Galaxy, I hope you're having a good day. I hope your new year is going well so far. And that you continue that trend here in the upcoming months. I'm actually not going to see my son this weekend. He is celebrating almost exclusively with his mom this weekend. It is, and you're doing well. Fantastic. Good to hear. Because they split a car. I don't remember if he's coming down next week or the following week, and something tells me it's the following week. His schedule is far more complicated due to the one car issue than my 18-year-old, because it's just like, well, he needs to live here to go to college. So also fully aware that I am actually old enough to be a grants, but I'm single as fuck. I mean, statistically speaking, I could field a baseball team right now. Awesome. We're gonna get right to work. I'm gonna stretch out my pecs a little bit. I'm not gonna bother with the legs today, at least for right now. I'm gonna go to Planet Fatness and probably run a little bit. I got LA Fitness like harassing the shit out of me now because I signed up for a free day pass there. But you know, I looked at the membership prices, and even at their lowest tier membership, it's more expensive than Planet Fitness, and I can do more at Planet Fitness. How do I say this? There are more things at Planet Fitness that I cannot do at home than there are LA Fitness. LA Fitness, I don't need the free weights. The only thing that LA Fitness has on Planet Fitness is accessories for leg day, which is kind of a big deal for me. So like I can do hack squats there. I can do heavy leg presses there. I can do the leg extensions, the hamstring curls, the calf raises, the adductors, the abductors. I can do all that. And I think half of that I cannot do at Planet Fitness. So I can still get a good leg workout in at Planet Fitness. But at the end of the day, it doesn't sound like a lot, but $15 a month. Feral Wolverine, it did work. It did work. We all saw that. My arms are looking good. Light catches them just right there. Sorry, I had a moment of vanity there. But maybe I will stretch my legs out a little bit. There's nothing else. My hips. I started out my day. I was in the car for almost 2 hours. I had to take Cadence all the way to his therapy, and then come all the way back here to the pharmacy because they didn't open till well, I thought they didn't open till 9. I could have gone beforehand. They open at 8. But fuck me, right? And then drive all the way out to where my wife works, which is past where my kid's therapy is, then home. Hour 45 minutes for all of that because the pharmacy is slow as balls. I was in line there for 20 minutes. And they only had one person. Oh, wow, that's tight. That's what she said. I don't need to go incredibly hard on stretching the legs today, at least not right now. I'll do that later when I go running. But at the end of the day, you know, Planet Fatness is $15 a month. LA Fitness is $25 a month. That's at their cheapest plan. That doesn't allow you to bring people to the gym. It doesn't allow you to go to other locations. And the LA that I got the guest pass to is just as far away as Cadence's therapy. It's right by there. That's great for like on the way to and from. Not so much literally any other time. There's a much closer one. So, ow, motherfucker. Oh, God, guys. Don't get old. Oh. Subs in progress goes away. You know what I'm saying, right? You mean like your sub streaks? Like, oh, Feral Wolverine, you've been subbed for 3 months. Show your streak on chat. That thing that goes away. That's dumb. Why would Twitch not do that as on login name or just on your account? You're assigned a unique. Yet you have. but you get signed like a unique user ID. Most Twitch users don't even see it. The only reason I know it exists is because of some of the coding that I do for the widgets that I have. Some of them need that number, specifically when it comes down to, I think the pulling up the random clips needs that number. And it's not even alphanumeric, it's just like a random number. Huh. Oh, I see. So, I will have to look into that. I'm not sure Stream Elements actually digs into Twitch though. I think that Stream Elements pulls it from when they first saw your name. Oh, did the sound not happen there? I didn't hear it. All right. Hang on. I gotta do something here. Well, first of all, I need to start a workout. First, that didn't even fucking count. All right. Let's fitness focus. Okay, dude. I got stupid friends sometimes. All right. Where the hell is Twitch? I gotta test something. Just fucking. My channel. Stream manager. There. God damn. Huh. That was really weird. Okay. Because I didn't hear that first blip. And honestly, I didn't hear it on Wolverines either. I wonder what the hell happened with that. Six. 10, 11, 12. Clabbers, how the hell are you today? Sorry, I got like obsessed with part of my stream not working, and that was just like I had to fix it right then, or at least test it. So I watched Oregon, Ohio State last night. What a shit show Oregon was in the Rose Bowl. Recovering from burnout while returning to work fun times. Yeah, that's the best. Man, Oregon just shit the bed first half, down 35-0. They ended up scoring 3 touchdowns in the second half, I think. No, one at the very end of the half, like with 0 seconds left, and then 2 in the second half. It was just, what the hell? I don't even think they moved the ball until the end of the second quarter. It was just, wow. So, congrats to Ohio State once again for being the world champions of beating people not named Michigan. I'm so angry. All right. Shade. Hey, I'll throw it all day at that shit ass school. Autobots, roll out. Hi, Beam. Good morning. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Early stream smack. Hi, Beam. How are you today? Fetch my energon, woman. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. RC, get back in the kitchen. What if Optimus was this huge misogynist? Good Lord, I'm not ready. Also, what exactly makes a female Autobot? We need more. Let's really think about that for a second. Alita, I'm gonna get you so lubed up tonight. I'm gonna flush that radiator. I cannot with myself right now.
Emotional damage.
We do need to get into that. We absolutely do. Alita and RC, let's go in the other room until all are one. All right, I'm done. Jesus Christ. Yo, Nos1234S, what's happening? How you doing?
Do it!
My mods are turning on me.
New follow.
Nos, thank you so much for the follow. You can't ban me. What you working on? We're about to get into some bench presses. We're going to pyramid up. This is 135 right now. We're working on flat benches. I warmed up with some incline dumbbells. The sword is used equally against the stream. Yeah, it's chest and tricep day today. So I'm gonna be lifting. I don't know how heavy I'm gonna lift today, but I widened out my grip so it changes the angle a little bit, and so I may not be able to lift as much as I normally do. So we'll see. But 135 ain't gonna be a problem. That much I can assure you. Watch me like break my collarbone or something on it. Ugh. That is Wow, that decreased the length of my reach there. Changing the angle. Sometimes you got to change the angle of the dangle. The prongle of the dongle. I watched a video this morning, and it was Key and Peele, and they were talking about a bachelor party. And Jordan Peele just kept trying to make everything a big gay orgy, and it was fantastic. Spicy Thursday it is. Oh yes. That was my best Paul Bearer from the WWF. And I say WWF because I don't think he was in the WWE. Like after they changed the name. Maybe he was. When did they change it? I don't know. When the World Wildlife Foundation threw a fucking hissy, that's when they changed it. Oh, it's Secret Santa. That's what that is. My kid has mail coming from Kentucky, and I was like, do you know this person? But I forget that, he's toured all over the country because he's a professional musician now. Not for real, he is. He's heading to Texas tomorrow to audition for the Wyoming Troopers. He's going to be there at least over the weekend, and then he comes back and he starts back to school. And then if he gets into the Troopers, which I have every reason to believe that he will, because he is my son, but he's a good musician. When the all spark becomes the all spark plug. I-beam. Why don't you bend over and let me light your darkest hour? Okay, Jesus Christ. It's like it just comes into my head and I'm like, boop. I'm going to hear about this in real life.
Boo!
I'm so sorry. Oh, God, blame Jen. It's her fault I'm like this. I was sweet and innocent until I met her. All right. Bump this up to 185. Like, I was on your Instagram, bro. You're fucking. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Competing strongman. Nah, honestly, one of my buddies is that's what he does. He does a lot of he wins. He is awesome. He does strongman. I would train with him, but some of the stuff that they do, I'm not entirely sure that pushing 50 now would be a great time to start learning how to do that. Also, I hate all of his other friends. I have to hang out with them. But I appreciate that. Bum, bum. All right. I-beam snorts for the win. The lies. Me? Oh shit, did I disconnect? Did I disconnect? I'm back. Fuck, I hate this. Yeah, wow. Sorry about that. You guys know I've been having some connection issues. I don't even know what to do. Like, I don't really have much of a way to hardwire my PC in right now. Thought it was you. Yeah, it'll probably happen intermittently. Like, yesterday was the first day it hadn't done it this week. And this has never been an issue till this week. High beam sabotage the stream because of all this. I'm gonna go restart like the whole the router and all that after the stream, not right now. See if that helps, because my connection has been like stupid unstable. Now there's a possibility it is my PC. It is. I got this at the beginning of the pandemic. I've had my share of problems with it lately. Lately, as in like the last 2 years. This is a new one. It's also possible that my son, my 4-year-old, my darling autistic 4-year-old that has such an obsession with pushing buttons and turning things on and off. It's possible that something he did is causing this as well. So, all right, 185. Ugh. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lightweight. All right, we are running a 90 minute 90 minute ad break. Be back in an hour and a half, guys. We are running a 90-second ad break right now. Oh, and there's Nas right there. I'm looking at NASA's Insta right now. Oh, my man, you're ripped as fuck, dude. You can't see me. No, I do not. What? No, don't call them back. Fucking spam bullshit. Hi, Beam. Stop sabotaging my stream. I can't with you. Clabbers. So, I don't know. I'm wondering, like, what do you guys think? Planet Fitness is cheaper. I can do almost everything I need to do there. LA Fitness, there's more stuff there I could do on leg day, which is really the selling point there. What do you guys think? And welcome back from the ad break. Sorry about that. It's a difference of $10 a month. So $120 a year. 90-minute ad while the Thoughtabots talk and roll out. See, like on my chat screen, all I got out of that was the emote. I had to go to the chat feed down there, to see what the message was. It's so weird. I use a StreamerBot chat doc. That's the issue. If I use Twitches, it would not be a thing. The only reason I use StreamerBot is because I'm also streaming to YouTube right now. Oh, all right. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. you know, to go super heavy with my arms out like that, I'm going to need a spotter because I can't quite reach that without full extension. Whew. I need my 18-year-old to get back here. All right, I'm going to bump this up. 220. Yes, 225. You know, I've been lifting we're pushing 30 years now. One day, I have high hopes that I'll be able to do bar math in my head. It's like that. Like add the weight together and then add 45. And some of these I do enough to where I shouldn't even have to do the math. You're like, oh, 2 plates on each side. That's 225. I should just know that. Yeah, so LA Fitness called me this morning, and I have talked to this woman before. She doesn't remember talking to me, which is fine. I'm sure she talks to a lot of people. Hex! Good morning. But she's like, okay, tell me about your fitness goals. I'm like, I don't need a coach. I don't need you to tell me what I need. This is everything that I'm at. This is what I'm looking for. And then you can tell that she's like, she had to go so far off script. Hope you're well, Kev. I'm doing all right. I have a kid-free house right now. Let's see how long I have that kid-free house because my 8-year-old is coming home. At some point today, he's out at his grandma's. Well, he was in Berlin, Michigan 10 minutes ago, so all right. My mother-in-law texted me last night pretty late, said, hey, we're thinking about coming around 10 or 12, and I was like, because what would that be okay? And I'm like, the later the better, because I have not had a kid-free day yet, and I was really looking forward to tomorrow. Tell me your fitness goals. Paint me like one of your French girls, Clabbers. Yeah, she's like, you know, what are you looking to lose weight? Are you looking to gain muscle? I'm like, I have a full home gym that meets 90% of my needs. I do not have a treadmill. I hate running in the cold. And every once in a while, I want to do leg extensions. That is what I need. I need a leg extension machine and a treadmill. Can you provide that for me for cheap? Well, I'm gonna fitness pizza in my mouth. Oh, bitch, I am the champ of that. I am the heavyweight champ of fitness whole pizza in my mouth. But I'm like, just provide access to those two things for me as cheaply as possible. Honest to God, if the problem is that for me to bring all of that stuff home, it would cost me roughly $2,800. I could do, well, okay, I could get away with it for about $1,500 because I don't necessarily need the hack squat leg press machine. I would really like to be able to do hack squats here, though. Ugh. All right, enough chitter chatter. Let's pitter patter. Oh, maximum effort. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. All right, wait. Heck, you've never seen me down a whole pizza before. It is a monstrous and impressive athletic feat. Just to hinge my whole fucking jaw. I'm gonna go 2-minute rest on that. You're starting to get a little heavy. And now the volume is catching up with me. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was set 7. This is going to be my 8th set on bench presses, varying angles and accessories. Squid Games. You know, I've never seen it. I've never seen Squid Game. And now there's 2 seasons of it. And like an entire underground Roblox community of Squid Games. I know this because I have an 8-year-old. Anyway, he's not going to be home for at least an hour. So I may go running before he gets here rather than wait for my wife to get home. Seems okay so far? Yeah, I followed. I was pretty fucking hyped up. I got a lot of friends. I trust their judgment in entertainment, and they loved it. So, you know what was fucked up that I watched on Netflix? It's Black Mirror, and it's not episodic, meaning that there isn't a cohesive storyline driving through the episodes. It's every single episode's like an hour, maybe a little bit longer, and it's some fucked up scenario in the future. There was one where everyone had an implant that was like a DVR of your life in your eye. So anything you were seeing, you could rewind and like watch memories over and over again. And of course the technology was great. So like you could, just transmit it to your TV and let everyone watch it. And you can sharpen images, enhance, and whatever. And the whole thing with this particular episode was that the main character, the guy, figured out that his wife was fucking an old boyfriend. And through the whole episode, it was showing how addicted they were to these implants. Because like they're having sex at one point. Both of them are like watching like a previous time that they have had sex. It was messed up. And it ended with him digging it out. It was like, what the fuck? And immediately I was like, episode 2. It's an interesting show. And if you like fucked up things, as I do, you'll love it. Five, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Woo! Lightweight. We're going to set up for a 3-minute rest period now. I'm about to go heavy. My questions, I know, right? There was one where like it's set in this very dystopian future where everyone they're basically locked in like opposite Wall-E. Like basically their real life was they had to run on a treadmill or an elliptical or something to grind out experience for currency. And then they could use that currency for food, for anything. And there was an American Idol-like show where if you won the show, you could get out of that and then go live your dreams as like a musician, or it's more like America's Got Talent. And the main character had not spent his currency on anything. He developed a little crush on somebody, and she had dreams of being a singer. And it goes so horribly south. Horribly south. And I'm not even doing a spoiler on that one. Every episode goes horribly south. All of them. Oh my barb. Yeah, for real. All right, now we're approaching 300 pounds, so I'm going to pound out as many reps as I can. It will probably not be 10. Especially with this wider grip. Oh, my wife turned off my fan. No wonder I'm fucking burning up. You guys had to watch early 2000s WWE to know what this song is from. Blabbers, you're more than a little bit sus. Kane, yes. The big red monster. Galaxy is aware of this fantasy world. OC that I've been working on that in real life. You trust her spot you. Probably because she's able to one-hand your list. Well, fine. We have made it. Now, High Beam's just lurking because she's working. She didn't run away, although I'm betting she's regretting a lot of her life choices that led her to this point. All right. 275. Y'all got 911 on speed dial, right? Kaminsky! Two, three. Woo. I'm going to do one more set of those. We're going to call it good. I need for this bar to be here. I don't have a hole here. That's what she said. I'm always full sus. Where did my phone go? Siri, start a timer for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Anywhere. Thank you. Oh, it fell under my bench. Bisky, you're always full mast. What's happening, brother? How you doing today? Oh, okay. Soon before I return to work after 2 weeks off. Meanwhile, I'm setting up my OnlyFans since I once again got passed over for a job. Kibitsky, I don't know if you can hear me. There are now three Popeye horror films slated for next year. Popeye the Slayer Man, and Shiver Me Timbers. This is the greatest day of my life. I am so fucking here for this. You have no idea. And the trailers look so bad for, well, at least two of them. Shiver Me Timbers I just found out about. But the trailers look so horrible. I am going to watch all three. I may purchase the DVDs because they look so bad. I need to see these. Gonna squeeze someone like a can. They do that in one of them. You see it right in the trailer. There's at one point there's this woman and a guy in a room, and Popeye's coming up to him, and it shows Popeye with these massive prosthetic forearms starting to squeeze the guy's head. Camera zooms in on the girl, and she like blood splatters everywhere. She's like, ah! And she whispers, "You're a monster." And I shit you not, Popeye dead ass to the camera goes, "I am what I am." I'm like, slow clap earned. Bravo. So, in some respects, we are in the best timeline. I want so bad for there to be a multiverse of this. Fucking Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, Popeye the Slayer Man. Give me Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. I mean, just going out and killing all the children and then taking them off to Neverland to be slaves for the pirates. Give me all of this. I want Casper the Killer Ghost. I can't even put into words. Siri, stop. Bitch, I said stop. Thank you. All right. Steamboat. Yes. Fuck yes. Kev reveling in the dark. I haven't seen Blood and Honey yet. And the problem is I need a kid and wife free day because I know they won't watch it. I'm fucking here for it though. Like the plot of that, they don't even, number one, they don't even try to make it look like Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore and Piglet and all them are animals. They are people dressed in bad costumes. But the story is that Christopher Robin grew up, moved, met a girl, brings her back to the 100-Acre Wood to meet all of his best childhood friends. And since Christopher Robin left, all of them went feral and they started eating each other. And then when Christopher Robin comes back, they're all pissed. And they don't even have any dialogue, which really disappoints me because at some point you would think that Pooh Bear would say, "Bother." But no. At the end of the movie, Christopher Robin says, "What did I do to you?" And Pooh finally says, "You left." And that's it. I only know that bit of information. Oh, yeah. And that's going to do it for Flat Bench today. Woo! Flat weight! Ugh. I exist in the darkness. I am the terror that flaps in the night. Bonus points if you get that reference. A lot of you are probably too young for that. Flabbers don't even know. Yes, Dreadwing. When there's trouble, you call DW. If I was doing that in the correct meter, when there's trouble, you call DW. Let's get dangerous. You don't approve of me getting dangerous? Have you never seen this stream before? Not hitting up that Discord link? It's been a little dead. Not gonna lie. I'm trying to get people more active. All right, I haven't done this in a while. Flat bench flies. First thing I'm doing. I don't know why I expected that to be a lot heavier. Get that out of the way so I don't like hit my head. All right, so y'all know I'm dealing with a couple injuries. So we're starting to get into the point where I'm not really going heavy. You don't know me. All right, flat bench dumbbell flies. Not one that I do a lot here. And it's primarily because my dumbbells that have good weight distribution only go up to 25 pounds. I don't do a lot of dumbbell exercises like for actual working sets. My adjustable dumbbells go up to 55 pounds. In theory, you'd think that'd be great, but they are weighted so heavily on the bottom that any motion that has a curve to it is not great. It becomes really, really awkward. They're fantastic for presses. I'm gonna try to, it might be a little bit too big for this. I'm gonna try to do some dumbbell pullovers here. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. Now, a lot of what I'm trying to do here is you see that like it looks like I'm struggling a bit, and I am a little bit. Part of it is just fear for my shoulders. But I'm making a very conscious effort to pull those, pull the dumbbells up using primarily my chest muscles rather than my arms or even my back pushing. My timeline is such a weird fucking place. Like, I just looked at my Facebook timeline. I was like, what the fuck? Inside of my brain, scary fucking place, y'all. Scary fucking place. So my 4-year-old has reached the stage where he literally climbs everything. So this gym is going to be moving up to the garage sooner rather than later. I'm going to move the dining area down here, which also means that I have to start getting piles back in. And this is going to go to the garage. I say sooner rather than later. I've still got to get through this month really before I can do anything, because Jen's got her procedure coming next week. I look at your Facebook and also go, what the fuck? It's a valid reaction. You see, we're going to be going to an ad break here in about a minute and a half. Nothing I can do about it. Twitch makes us show ads, and I've got them at the lowest I can get them while still actually making money off them. If they're going to show them, I'm going to make money. So if you're a subscriber, you can skip. Otherwise, once that goes, we'll see you in a minute and a half. One of these days, I'm going to just lean back and that bench ain't going to be there. I'm going to lean like the wrong angle. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Oh, let me put this hair has got to go. Whew. All right. Let's set another minute rest break here. I got back into making those protein pancakes in the morning. It's just a pancake bowl. So it's half a cup of the Kodiak protein pancakes. I just use the buttermilk. A scoop of protein powder, half cup of milk. And I mash up a banana in there for some extra carbs. And I throw on I've got a big ass bag of frozen berries. Almost said batteries. Like that would not work so well. Just for some flavor. You know, antioxidants and carbs. Throw it in the microwave for like 2 minutes. And it's really your preference. The middle's still a bit gooey because I'm throwing frozen shit on top of it. And you mix it up. And then like on top of it, I just throw some syrup. Batteries would keep you energized. Y'all, I remember when the Energizer Bunny first appeared. I remember when there was, oh God, what was that show with the 2 trucks? It wasn't Highlander. That was the guy with the swords. One of the truckers, his catchphrase, he'd always say, "Oi!" And they had him in an Energizer commercial, and he would sing the song. It's going to surprise you, the new Energizer, oi! Anyway. They had badass trucks too, I mean, for the 80s. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I-beam would prefer Energon. I don't know why, since all the energy. That's the noise he made there. That's the choice he made. Hey, we're back from the ad. We probably have been for a few minutes. But if you just joined me, welcome back. Wolverine Guy Kev. All right. First of all, I haven't done these in a very long time. Let's see if I can do it without hitting myself in the head. Six, 7, 8, 9, Fuck's sake. All right, definitely do more weight than that. That just says a hell of a stretch. Oh, whew. Now it's gonna bug me. Who the fuck was that guy? And what was that show? Energizer, 1980s show. It's gonna surprise ya. Jacko. Yep. Jacko Jackson. Mark Jacko Jackson. All right. Australian footballer. Wow. Acting career. Yeah. He started off in Australian football, then went to singing, and then went to acting. The Highwayman. I was close. Highwayman, Highlander. Definitely close to the same thing. Every time I hear this song, I think that the lyrics should be, I don't know why she swallowed the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. I just think that should be it. My brain's a weird place, y'all. My brain needs to be. Ah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're doing these at home, it is really important to flex your chest. Like, Jesus Christ, could my gut be sticking out anymore? To flex with your chest to bring your arms down rather than just pulling up with your arms or focusing more on the stretch. The stretch is important, but if you're focusing more on the negative, it ends up working your lats more than it does your pecs. And I'm using this as a pec exercise. It's fine if you're using it for back, but just not on chest day. I'm watching a lot of Arnold Schwarzenegger videos lately just to kind of pick up little things. There are, as with all pro bodybuilders, especially those that compete at the Mr. Olympia level, you have to take it with a grain of salt. Or, in their case, 50 cc's of steroids. Not kidding. But the way Arnold trained, he trained so much volume and so much weight. And I cannot do even close to what Arnold did, nor will I ever try. I don't have the genetics. I'm too goddamn old to start even attempting what he did. But there are little things I've done to change my technique that I've seen Arnold do that I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Now that I've seen, Arnold do it. And this is one that when I first started doing it, I never felt it in my chest. But now that I've seen him do it, I'm like, oh, okay. Same thing with my bench press. I changed the angle, the width of my grip just slightly, which is a bit difficult considering the equipment that I have. I may have to, no, I can't do that either. It's the holes. The holes are the problem. That's what she said. It's an awkward stance because I. Ah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. The holes are the problem in this. Yeah, that's how I roll. All right, I'm gonna set up my cables. Hey, you listen to Arnold talk though. Everything is, we have to change it up to shock the muscle. Everything, shock the muscle. Like, you know what shocks my muscles? Pizza. Me eating pizza shocks nobody. Least of all my core muscles. Jizz in my pants? You've never heard jizz in my pants? Lonely Island, musical geniuses. Wow. Yeah, look up Lonely Island, Jizz in My Pants, Dick in a Box. Jack Sparrow is a favorite. And I like, honestly, I like Humble, or I'm So Humble, I think is the song, which they got Adam Levine to sing lead on, like in the most delicious twist of irony. Everybody's zombified. What am I doing? Weight pins. Well, you're truly missing out, Clabbers. Zombified. Another 10 on there. 5. And this is just kind of a burnout. We still want to be slightly heavy, but not going insane. Again, shoulders. To America. Well, everybody's zombified. All right. All right. So if you're new here, my pulleys are anchored directly into the ceiling. They do not move. So in order for me to hit my chest at different angles or whatever muscle I'm working, I have to change the angle of my body and the angle of the lift. I also need to zoom out. There we go. Otherwise, I'm just going to go right off stream. Oh, fuck. So I'm going to be leaning slightly forward, and I'm going for directly in front of me. I don't like doing decline much of anything because it kind of encourages the muscle to grow downward. You only have one pec major. You don't really work out your pec minor like directly. But your pec major is one muscle, goes across goes across your chest. Well, this might be two separate muscles. This is two separate muscles here. But regardless, you don't have an upper pec, a middle pec, and your lower pec is what I'm trying to get at. So I look at it as the angle of your workout is like sunlight, and your pecs are like plants. They will grow toward that angle. So if you do a lot of incline, they'll tend to grow up. You do a lot of flat, they tend to grow out. You do a lot of decline, they tend to grow down. That's what we want to avoid. Is there research that gets very more in-depth on the benefits of every angle of bench? Yes, there is. There's so much. As a matter of fact, I've seen evidence that decline bench presses are actually more effective in working the entirety of the pectoralis and just making it fuller. I don't care. I hate decline bench presses. Six. 8. 9. 10. Cable flies are super effective because you constantly have the tension. There is at no point in the movement where the weight isn't pulling back on you, unlike flies on a bench, where the tension is the greatest in the first part of the movement. But it's a lot of tension down there. I really only do those because other people. Brains magazine. What? No, go away. For fuck's sake. When you're doing cable crosses, no matter what the angle is, and I wish I had a machine or something where I could move the angle. Because if I was doing, I love doing upward flies. But the regardless of what angle you're doing, you want to push your elbows together and flex your pectorals. Get these stretched out as far as you can, hold it for a second, bring it in, flex for a second. Keep pushing the blood into that muscle. Pharaoh Wolverine, thank you so much for that lurk. Also, no more changing your name, douche. Sick of changing shit for you. Just kidding, I don't give a shit. All right. No, stop the timer. There we go. This one stays. Nine. 10. Woo. When I'm doing that at the end, I'm just lining up the plates so that they're directly underneath the pulleys. I don't want them to swing too much. $63 minutes already. Ooh, man, that lunchtime high beam is back. Missed you. What's for lunch today? I don't even know what I'm having. I still got a couple chicken breast. I wonder if I got enough cheese to make mac and cheese. I know I have almost 2 cups of shredded cheddar. Huh. If my cottage cheese is good, I can do that. And it adds protein. Potato bacon soup? That sounds amazing. I made this, I grilled up a chicken breast, put some of that Greek yogurt with ranch seasoning, and lemon juice on it. Melted some cheese over it, diced up some bacon, put it over some rice that I had reheated in butter, and chopped up a couple pieces of bacon in that. And I tried mixing all that together with some soy, sesame, and was it fish sauce? Anyway, it was the sauce essentially you make fried rice with. It wasn't bad, but I wouldn't combine those flavors again. I made yesterday Alfredo chicken. Oh my God, amazing! IBeam, thank you for that donate link. I appreciate that. I'll explain that in a minute. Because some explanation is necessary. Essentially, I had to drop $3,000 on my car the other day. And Jen has a procedure next week that costs $1,000 out of pocket. 6, 7, 8, 9. And I just found out yesterday she's taking all of next week off. I thought she was taking like 2 days off. Oh my God, my chest is officially dead. Jesus. Cheese and rice. All right, let's do some triceps. Posting dumb stuff for donos this week with my stream as well. Hi, Bean, you have done so much. I appreciate you and your community so much. You have no idea. And it was such a big help. Oh. You give yourself all the shout outs you want, girl. You just shout to the heavens repeatedly. You know, if I was smart, I would have done this over there. But I am not. You were playing Doom? Oh, that's new for you. I'm surprised that wasn't immediate emotional damage. Hot as balls in my basement right now, and I'll tell you how hot balls get. I'm not going to tell you. Just let that one savor in your imagination. Use. You guys ever seen what's his name? Pete something or other in College Humor. He does lots of superhero spoofs. he basically, oh my God, they basically like redid in shorts the entirety of Dark Knight Rises. Sorry, Dark Knight Rises. It was fucking hysterical. Well, they did a bunch of scenes between Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, but the one that really got me, like absolutely floored me with laughter, it's called Batman Can't Stop Thinking About Sex. Now, in all of these, Batman, you know, world's greatest detective, is a fucking idiot, an absolute idiot. And literally everything that it's the end of Dark Knight Rises, you know, and he kicks Bane over and he's like, "Where is the trigger?" And Bane's like, "I broke you. How did you escape?" He's like, "Oh, the child of Ra's al Ghul is not the only one that can find the courage to climb." And then you know Talia goes and stabs him, and he's like, "Talia, why?" Or whatever he thought her name was, not. And she's like, "Oh, it's Talia al Ghul, here to avenge my father and finish his work." And Batman goes, "But we totally had sex." Yes, that was part of a cruel ploy to gain your trust. Cruel ploy? Well, sign me up for another. And it just spirals from there. It's goddamn amazing. Ah. Nine. 10. Ooh. I'm always playing doing my smash and fisted demons into the new year. Holy shit. That is special. Do 2 minutes of rest on that. Like, couldn't you have just given them a New Year's toast? Go straight to the fisting? My God. You're a monster! So much twerk there. To defeat the Huns. Did you send me daughters when I asked for sons? All you're getting for music today from me. Beam's like, nope. All the way. Y'all know it wouldn't be my station if, or my channel if I didn't put Mulan. Not the Moulin Rouge. Hulk smash. High beam smash, if you know what I'm saying. Did your husband show you the picture he sent me? By the way, let's talk about that for a minute. my favorite part was that the drink was completely out of focus. I was like, this is just fucking amazing. Like, you're not even trying, man. There's no disguising this whatsoever. Betrayal. That's my best Halo voice right there. Jing Tire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. I cannot with him. Some days. Okay. Let's not even pretend that there are days that you can with him. Be a man. me exists. Hubby. Pubes. Is he really your hubby if he isn't like that, though? Like, it's like in the marriage contract somewhere. Jen has not been feeling well lately. So every once in a while, I walk in from like, honey, and she's like, and she goes in for a hug, and I just go, honk, and I walk away. Because that's honking the honkers is my love language. And he does the same. Yes. Because we know it makes you laugh. Every time I see an emote, I have to go and like check the chat on the bottom there. All right, got an ad break starting. See you in 90 seconds if you're not a sub. Last set of these. Fuck. That swung a lot. Holy shit. Literally laying in spine pain in bed and suddenly honk. That's my boy. All right, so we're gonna lower the weight on this a little bit and switch to overhead. So it needs a chain. The fuck is my chain? Oh, there it is. Why is it down here though? Oh, because I was doing rows. Right. Okay, we're gonna do this here. Tomatoes. This is the only Christian rock song or Christian rock group that I can even remotely tolerate. This song in particular I like. I don't like all their stuff, but I do like a couple of their things. This one I like, actually really like. But it's a lot to do with how I was introduced to the song. The context was more of a love song between Anakin and Padme than, you know, a dude and Jesus. They are. Yeah, they are. They're a bit more crossover than most Christian rock groups. But yeah. And if you listen to all the lyrics of all their songs, knowing that, it makes so much more sense. I don't need new Jay-Z. Why is that not working today? Sure. Let's. Already listened to that. Okay, there we go. A lot of people don't like them because they're either a Christian rock group trying to sound like a real rock group, or they're a Christian rock group that are sellouts. I don't know what their political views are. I've heard some people make mention of them. I just listen to music. I mean, really, you know, and you can make the argument that I'm supporting. Let's pretend I don't even know. Okay, let's pretend they have crazy, bigoted, extreme views, and that I'm supporting to them by listening to them on Spotify. You know what? They can enjoy my 1/1000th of a penny for the one stream they got today. Spotify pays dick. You are not supporting anyone unless they're a mainstream artist on Spotify. People like to try to. Oh no, I'm sorry, Music Man. How are you doing other than that though? People like to hold that against me that I don't have any music released on Spotify, so I'm therefore not a real musician. I'm like, what? Best way to support any artist is buy their physical album and merch. Yes. Like, I would put my shit on Spotify for visibility if it was absolutely necessary, but I hate it. I hate it so much. I've had shit on Spotify for years that does get played. I think in 20 years, I've made $10 off of Spotify. And I'm fine. Spent my break cleaning my apartment so my brain feels better. Well, good. My wife and I, the kiddo's been homesick and feeling like ass and therefore destroying the house. And we've both been sick too. So, like, it's just all I can do to just maintain. Eight. Whew. I desperately need to spend some time cleaning this house. Wish I could lay down right now, but office. You see the chiropractor at work, going to meet a different chiropractor Monday, see if they're any better. Not getting the improvements. Damn it. That sucks. I am so sorry. Oh, my child is on the way. I'm the worst, Dad. The 8-year-old is on his way from K-Pac, Michigan. They must have just left because they're only in Armada right now. Yeah, they're still about 30 minutes away. I'm so sorry. I was really hoping you were going to find somebody that would continue to build upon the improvements. And I was hoping that would happen like immediately for you. Jesus. All right, last set. That's all I got. Oh, fuck. All right. Woo. Cairo here uses a slightly different version of the same technique, but it's enough of a difference. I'm not. Ah, shit. That sucks. I'm sorry. All right, guys. I have beat my upper body into oblivion. Y'all know I'm going to be back tomorrow. Helped me a ton. So crazy. That's nuts. All right, guys. Thank you once again for showing up, keeping me motivated, and going through this crazy chest workout. I'm going a lot harder lately. I'm trying to put on some size while slimming down. It's a very interesting mix of shit. Merch link is in chat. Discord link, if you're not a member of my Discord, it's in chat. Donate link. Once again, I'm not one to really ask for money, and donations are always appreciated. They're never required. Your support means everything to me, and this past month was especially hard for me and my wife, just with, I haven't been working in a year, and it ain't been the lack of trying. I once again today found out I was second choice for a job that I was incredibly qualified for. And it sucks to make it that far in the process time and time again. But it's done. We move forward. But like I said, my car, the coolant system took a dump, and I had to replace the entirety of it. The hoses, the water pump, the radiator, the heater core, all of it had to go and be replaced. And I saw what it looked like. It was nasty. The water pump did not even look like a water pump. It was that deformed. So that was a $3,000 expense. My wife has a procedure on Monday, $1,000 out of pocket that her insurance is not covering. So I don't normally solicit donations. However, if you are so inclined this month to donate, it is literally the best way to support me. The link is in chat. Also, Highbeam and her community have just been so incredibly generous with their support. She has been running streams to help me and my family through this. And I can't express my gratitude enough to Highbeam, who has just been a wonderful friend to me for the last, I think, 20 years, honestly. I mean, we're just going to call it 20. I really don't know how long I've known you. It's been a long fucking time. Anyway, you guys are fantastic. I will be here tomorrow. It is back day. Will not be doing about that long. About that long? No. So I'll be back tomorrow morning, I think around 10-ish. I'm going to blow off LA Fitness and their bullshit. Like, oh, we're going to try to sell you on coming to our gym. I've been a member at your gym before for 2 years. Fuck off. Tomorrow, I'll be here. It's going to be back day. A lot of lat pull downs, a lot of rows. Actually, maybe tomorrow is deadlift day. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, the point is, you all have a wonderful day. I will see you then.